The Daily Gems. Yeah!
Ma. Oh, I'd be such a good DJ. That's actually a fun beat because I hate our fucking intro right now.
I know.
Could we actually send you a new intro before you get edited, you mix and master?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I fucking hate it. I don't know, it's just the beat.
Yeah, it feels like, the beat you guys have is fun, but it just feels hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a slower vibe, something vibey like this, I love.
It's just like it feels good.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hey. What?
Welcome back to What's a 9 to 5. My name is Rogue Marrow, and my name is Rogue Marrow,
And I am Victoria Bermuda. Okay, no, let's start for real.
Victoria Bermudez.
Let's start for real. We're ready. Are we ready? Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl V.
And it's your girl Rogue Marrow, and we just are starting season 2.
It's the first episode. Yay!
Welcome back. We are glad to have you. That's a good one.
Well, welcome. Yeah, facts.
We could sing like the Black Happy Birthday, as in like welcome back.
Oh my God, yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Why are we like this?
I'm annoyed. Yes, guys, welcome back. It's season 2. We've missed y'all. Bitch, I missed you.
I missed you too. She's acting like we don't see each other. We see each other all the time.
Yeah.
But being in this atmosphere and being back on the mic is like the best thing ever.
And I have to say, like, me personally, if you follow me personally, I do make content, but I've definitely taken a step back from that this year. And this has been like my outlet to do so. So I miss it. Yeah, to create. And
I feel you.
This definitely fills a burning desire in my heart. So I'm glad to be back, y'all. Thank you so much for your support on season 1. Leave us some reviews. Leave us some reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, however you get your podcasts. Because, we on all the streaming platforms for podcasts. And we need them reviews.
Since then, we must tell you, though, we have elevated our game. We have a lot more in store for this season. Now that we got a hang of it. Definitely season 1 was like a trial and error situation for us, where we were just like kind of like learning how to maneuver our way through it and like what works, what doesn't. With season 2, we're going to be completely prepared, and I'm just really excited. I feel like we got a lot of dope shit coming.
Yeah, more guests, maybe longer episodes, depending on who it is.
Tell me who you want.
Tell
me what
us
you want.
who you want, and we going to give it to you, baby. Anyways, though, Rogue, how was your summer?
My summer was... I'm not going to lie to you. My entire summer, I've been dedicating my entire summer and every month that's coming after this up until like maybe next summer. I've really just been buckling down on my finances. So, I didn't do anything completely like anything like fun at all, to be honest. I took a road trip. That was really fun with my girls.
We went to the beach.
Oh, we went to the beach. That was really fun too. That's pretty much it. I've taken like little baby trips, but other than that, I've been really just like getting my money because I have a lot of things that I want to invest in, a lot of things that I want to work on, a lot of things I want to take care of in terms of like, debt wise. We always want to pay down our debts. And I plan on making some very big moves soon. So that's all I'm focusing on.
I hear that, sis. I hear that.
What you been up to, girl? Because you've been real busy. Oh, I've also been wherever the fuck Victoria's hosting at because this bitch has been booked and motherfucking busy. Okay.
Oh my God, girl. I love when you come out. I love seeing my friends at like the events that I host. It just literally warms my heart up. So thank you, girl.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Aside from that, though. Yeah, I've been pretty booked and busy, but I will say the highlight of my summer was being a part of Power Confidential.
Yes.
The after show for Power. I got booked for that in like July. They reached out to me in June. We didn't shoot until July. So That was so much fun because, as you guys know, earlier last season I had spoke about auditioning for Power.
Was it that audition that got you
No,
that?
it wasn't. It wasn't. You know what got me that, guys? Some YouTube video I made like last summer for a season recap of season 5 of Power. So yeah, I recapped season 4 before season 5. So that was
Did
2000. Yeah, that was 2018.
Was someone like on your YouTube and they saw it?
I don't know what they did. I think they had like a marketing team, probably like research for people, and they found me. They found somebody with like a Power podcast. They found somebody who does like weekly Power recaps. Like they found some a dope group of creatives that just love Power and
That's
created content about it, and that's how we got booked for that. So that was definitely the highlight of my summer.
You know
because
what's crazy about
everybody
that?
knows Power. So
That is too, but I think the craziest part about it, one, what you just said, everybody loves Power, but everyone's anticipating this season because it's supposedly the
final
last season. One, and two, because it's not even something that you put like too much effort in. You kind of just put it into the air that you just want to be a part of it, and it just found its way to you.
And it's crazy, and it kind of relates directly to our topic today, which is manifestation, which is crazy because I wasn't even trying to do that little transition, but it works. So yeah, yo, that was the highlight of my summer, and like, it's strange how that manifested into my life because I always wanted to be in Power. Like, that was the goal of mine. Like, yo, I need to get a role on Power. I don't care if it's a one-liner. I don't care if I'm getting shot as a bystander. Like, I need to be on Power.
This bitch says she don't care if she getting shot.
And
I need to be seen.
But what's dope about it is that I got, even though I wasn't on the actual show as a character, at least I got to be a part of it. Like, you know who I am. You recognize my face and my voice, as opposed to being like a bystander at a club who maybe does get shot. Who knows?
All the motherfuckers get shot in that club.
So yeah, I think that was dope, which brings us into today's topic, which is manifestation. And how do you manifest things into your life? And I think I'm not a master of manifestation, but I have my moments where I'm a fucking pro at manifestation.
I mean, I feel like this whole Power situation and you getting that job was like a prime example of like the power of you, just the law of attraction. And the thing with the law of attraction is that it's not immediate. You're not going to say, hey, I want $1 million and you're going to get $1 million next week. That's not how it works. But it's the fact that you have that mindset and that you're putting that out there. That's the energy that you want. And it just always finds its way back to you. When I finally realized how to use the law of attraction and how to manifest, it did a lot of great things for me at that time. But you know, it's really a mindset, and it's a mind frame that you have to be in. And if you're not in it, if you even get yourself if you're the slightest bit distracted from your the positivity that you want, and you even think some negative thoughts, it kind of messes with it kind of just messes with the whole vibe. Like it makes it take longer. It might put you in a bad space where you'll just end up manifesting something negative. It's very tricky, but if you know how to utilize it correctly, it could literally change your life.
I mean, the law of attraction is just the ability to attract the things that you want in your life. For me, when it comes to the Power situation, I think the key thing with me manifesting that opportunity into my life is that I kind of just let it go. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I knew I wanted to be on Power. Then I found out it was like the final season. I was like, damn, hopefully I still get a chance to be a part of it some way, somehow. And I kind of just let it go. Like, not that I forgot about it, because in my heart, you know, in the back of my mind, I was like, damn, I still really want to be on Power. And then that happened, you know, boom, like out of nowhere. And I think one of the key things is just literally learning to not hold attachment and detaching yourself from the things that you really want to achieve in your life, or whatever goal you may have, and still maneuvering in a way to get that unknowingly, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think what it is with that, it's just when you're constantly attached to this want, to this desire, it either drives you in the right direction or it just drives you insane because you're so obsessed with it that you might get paranoid. It depends on the type of person you are. I'm one of the type of people that it's like when I'm obsessed with something, I'm like literally that's like all I want to do. That's all I'm focused on. And I do find that sometimes when things don't go the way that I want it to, I either start to get discouraged or I get these feelings that don't belong in the place that I need to be in order for me to get what I want. So when you're focusing on something so much and you find yourself like, damn, this shit is not going as fast as I wanted to, you start thinking negatively versus positively, where versus, you know, what V was saying was like, you just let it go and you're not, it's still something you want to do, but you're not thinking about it. So whatever you're thinking throughout your mind during that day isn't affecting that particular goal because it's not what's on your mind at the same time as something else that's negative, perhaps, if that makes sense.
Right. No, for sure. I think the steps. Actually, no, just another example to piggyback off what you just said. I read an article last night that I think it was such a great example about the law of attraction. When you go to a restaurant, sometimes if you know like what the restaurant is and you know the menu, you order something specific. Even if you don't know the menu, you know, you like pasta. Let's say you're at an Italian restaurant. You love penne alla vodka. You order the penne alla vodka with chicken. The waiter writes it down. She puts the order in. And, you know, it's not like you're checking in with the waiter every 2 minutes. Hey, where's my food? Hey, where's my food? Hey, where's my food? You sit there, you enjoy the time with whoever you're with or by yourself, and you wait for the food because you already know it's coming because you trust that the restaurant is going to do its job to bring your food out the way that you want in the order that you ordered. And that's what you need to do whenever you're trying to manifest something into your life. You need to calm your mind, visualize what you want, put it out there, feel it, trust your intuition, live and act and feel as if you already have what you want. And just, you know, not necessarily let it go, but keep on moving forward.
Right. You can't just get stuck in that one place. It's gonna drive you crazy, I'm telling you.
Literally drive you fucking crazy.
And you had just mentioned, I had, when I watched, this is one of the things that we were going to discuss a little later, but I'm going to bring it up. I'm sorry. When I had watched The Secret, there was a story on there, or like basically like a story on there. Someone was explaining how the law of attraction had changed their life. He had mentioned how he had a vision board, and on his vision board, he had this particular house. At the time that he picked the house, it was just cutting through magazines, like real estate magazines, just looking at a house that he felt like he would want. Fast forward, I mean, years, like probably like 15 years down into his life, he was unpacking because he had just moved into this new house. He's unpacking, and then he sees on the vision board, his son was with him at the time, and he just starts crying. So his son is just like, "Why are you crying, Dad?" He's like, "This is the house. We're living in the house that I literally put on this vision board, and I didn't even realize it when I bought the house." And it's just like everything, just putting that energy out there and just like constantly having some type of image that constantly reminds you of what you want and where you want to be will have you like moving in a way that you probably don't even realize. Because it's like, it's something that you want. It's a desire of yours. And it's like, you don't know if you're going to get that particular thing. But shit, it might go so well that you might. It's just really learning that like you got to move on faith. And you have to move in a way of, you know, just positivity. Because anytime you take any negativity, you accept any negativity into your life, you kind of just get backtracked and you just took 5 steps forward to take 3 steps back. But everything's possible.
I think it's also more so about trusting
the process.
Trusting the universe.
And visualizing
it and never losing sight of what it is that you want. Like, yes, don't be super attached to it. But keep it in mind, whether it's on a vision board or you meditate on it every morning. Keep it inside of you somewhere where you're constantly reminding yourself what it is that you want, but don't hold attachment to it and trust that the universe is working for you. Like the example of that guy from The Secret, how long ago was it before, you know, when he made that vision board, how long ago after did he get that house?
Right. And then it's
like, going to happen in the right time when you're ready for it.
And what they say, what's like a very big factor on the way of utilizing the law of attraction to kind of like get you to understand that it's real, is by you realizing that it's like, if you can visualize something, if you can picture yourself living a particular life, it's very possible for you to do it. So it's like reminding yourself that it's like, shit, I really see myself living this life. Like, I can do that. Like, I have to find a way. I don't know what way I'm going to find, but something, you visualizing it alone manifests it and puts those energies into the world that are going to somehow find its way back to you in a form that you might not even know. But that's the beauty of life. That's why people talk about being blessed. It's because they have no idea how this happened, but that's all energy that's been manifested.
Right.
I love talking about this.
No, because we're constantly manifesting, from the way we think to the way we decide to dress to the things that we speak out to each other and just in general, like
To the people you attract.
right, we are constantly manifesting, which is why it's so important to be, I don't like using the word positive, because I know, sometimes life does kick you in the ass. It's okay to feel sad or feel these emotions that might be associated with quote unquote negativity, but we're human at the end of the day. But it's your job, again, to keep the faith and know that this is the journey that's meant for you, and it's meant to happen this way to get where you want to be, or to get that thing it is that you're trying to achieve in your life.
That's why it's that whole mindset thing. So it's like, if you in your head already know, like, I have no room for this negativity, as soon as you get that type of that vibe in your let's just say in your space, in a friend, in a party, or just period, like if you get any type of negative vibe, if you have a positive mindset, you're automatically going to be able to tell the difference,
Right.
if it's negative or if it's positive. And you have the ability, and this is a person having to be disciplined and paying attention to the fact that it's like, you know what, this is not serving me right now. I need to move away from that. I need to get away from that. I can't, let me reprogram my mind right now. I can't be thinking as negative I'm thinking right now. It's just because you're always going to get into that space. There's no way, we're fucking human, like you said. Like, there's no way that you're not going to get into that space. But as soon as you realize that you are, you have to take action in order for, shit to go better. Like, if you're just constantly moving off of the negativity, then it's like, how the fuck else are you going to get out of it? You got to, like, snap out of it quick. Me and Victoria are very good at that.
Yeah, I think we are. When we used to work together, and literally there would be times where the business was slow, and maybe we wouldn't make the amount of money that we anticipated. But bruh, that's when I would go on the computer, go on Pinterest, put up positive money attracting quotes. I'd be like, bitch,
Positive
come sit with me.
affirmations.
Come sit with me right now. We gonna read these quotes.
And we'd literally like breathe in, breathe out, and say, I am abundant in all things
Yes.
wonderful. I am abundant in financial
Yes.
freedom. And
I
like,
am capable of attracting this X amount of money into my life.
Fact.
And then I would say, all right, bitch, now we gonna act like we already got this money. Hey, girl, I'm gonna see you tomorrow and we gonna make $3K. Fuck you mean? And yo, that shit worked. Maybe I didn't make $3K, but I made like 400.
right.
You know what I mean?
No, that shit really does work. Is there anything in particular that you feel like taught you how to utilize the law of attraction?
I feel like, okay, I started utilizing the law of attraction more so when I began pursuing my dreams, which I kind of started in college, like dabbling into the acting scene, dabbling into the creative social scene in New York. I started reading a lot of self-help books, and some of the tactics that I personally learned that are very helpful for me were to write down the things that I want. Whether it's, okay, I want to make X amount of money this month. I want to book a show on Netflix. I want to move out by this date. Like, I used to literally, and I still do this actually, I write down everything I want either on postcards or Post-its, and I put them on my wall. And I'll be as specific as possible. I'll write down the date of when I want these things done, and I'll write down exactly what I want, and I'll put them on my wall, the wall that I see every morning when I wake up. And every morning or anytime I look at that wall, I literally just read those goals out loud. And then maybe a month or two later, I'll look back on them and I'm like, oh shit,
I just crossed this out.
I did all this.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me in August. I also feel like, for whatever reason, whenever I reach a very low point in my life emotionally, I don't know what it is. It just causes me, I think I just accept things for what it is, literally. That whenever I reach an emotional point in my life and I see that it's gone on for more than 3 days, I literally just spend time to myself. I meditate, kind of. I just literally look in the mirror. I sit down and look in the mirror and I think to myself, like,
Do you
damn.
talk to yourself in the mirror?
I talk to myself in the mirror.
I definitely talk to myself in the mirror.
I like to lay down in my room on my yoga mat and just stare at the ceiling and just lay there. And then I literally just think OD, but I also then try to calm my mind and again, just accept things for what it is. And I find that when I have this routine of waking up in the morning, going to the gym, making the time to meditate, even if it's for 10 fucking minutes, that's when I see the things that I want coming my way. For example, I definitely utilize that tactic this summer for the month of August. I wanted to get back in acting class. I wanted to book another speaking role on a show. I wanted to manifest $3,000 that month. And bro, at the end of August, I'm like, oh my God.
I did this
I
shit.
literally did every single goal that I made for myself in August. And this is what I personally did. I wrote everything down. I put it on my wall, like I just said. I cleaned my room. I just have to like clean my space sometimes to like feel good.
Definitely, I feel you.
I meditated every morning. I was consistent in the gym, and before you know it, auditions started coming in. My settlement money came in. I was able to pay off all my debt, my consumer debt. Like all these things just came to me, and I'm like, wow.
Well,
I am so fucking blessed, and I did this. I can do it again.
Yeah, you can.
And then September came and I kind of got into a roast. But I have not lost sight of the things that I want. I'm going to keep it pushing because sometimes life throws you a punch, but you got to keep it moving.
I mean, no, you don't. You punch that bitch back.
Right. You punch that bitch back and you keep it moving. The fuck?
Then you keep it moving. We not fighting. You hit me, I hit you
Right.
back, and we done. All right, this is over.
Right.
I think what got me to the place where I started to understand the law of attraction and I was actually able to utilize it was when I read E Squared. It's a book by Pam Grout, and to this day I want to say it's like literally like top 3 favorite books of mine. And it's a self-help book, but it gives you 11 experiments that you would be able to utilize. Every experiment is with a different result, but it's all in using the law of attraction and the power of manifestation. I remember this one part of the experiment where it says, I have to find one object. Like, I don't know. I don't remember if it told me to pick something or if it gave me the option, like if it gave me A, B, C, D type of option. But I remember I had to look for 11 butterflies for the entire day. Like I had one day to find 11 butterflies. Mind you, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck am I going to see 11 butterflies? At that time I was in college and I had 2 jobs. So I went from school to on the train to my job to the next job to home. So I'm like, how the fuck am I going to see 11 fucking butterflies? Like,
Was it winter?
yeah, and it was wintertime. Yeah, it was wintertime.
We live in New York.
So the thing that it told you, it's like it doesn't necessarily have to be like a physical human. I mean, like a physical, like actual, like butterfly,
Okay.
but you just have to pay attention. So what it taught me was like the aspect of focus, right? So I think I got to like the end of the day, right? I'm like on my way home. I had already discovered 10 butterflies. So I'm like, I got one more. I'm about to go to sleep. Like, where am I going to find this other butterfly? Bro, I pull up to my house. My mom gives me a butterfly hair clip.
What?
I swear to God.
That's crazy.
She gave me a butterfly hair clip. I'm like, Mom, this is the butter. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I had to find 11 butterflies. She was like, for what? You're not even. I'm like, this
Bitch,
is
it's winter.
Yo, I found the 11th butterfly. That was one of the experiments, and I was like, wow, this shit was like amazing. So what it taught me was like literally you see what you want to see.
Right.
When you're going down the street, when you're walking down the block, when you're like looking at things, like you literally see what you want to see. All I was focusing on is looking for a fucking butterfly. I was looking everywhere. I was finding them in the most random places, but I found them because that's what my mind was on. It was crazy. There was another experiment on there where I end up manifesting a lot of fucking money, and I don't know how the fuck I did that shit, but it really taught me. Y'all should really cop that book, and if y'all do, make sure you tag What's a 9 to 5 on that bitch.
I'm mad you whispered that shit. Say that shit loud, proud with your chest, girl. Tag What's a 9 to 5 on that bitch.
That was literally like, that was definitely like a life-changing experience for me. I was like, wow, this shit really fucking works.
Well, someone that I personally love to follow on YouTube, if you guys want to get more information on just manifestation, The Secret, there's mad YouTube videos of everybody piggybacking off that book, which is a great book on the law of attraction. If you don't know about it, look into it. Again, it's called The Secret. It's basically the basics of the law of attraction, and it just gives you a bunch of examples and scenarios and real life experiences where people utilize the law of attraction and it was successful for them. But anyways, yeah, Eric Ho is one of my favorite YouTubers. He's constantly putting up videos of, you know, the best meditation practices for the law of attraction, or putting up videos on the types of blockages that you may put up unknowingly that are blocking the law of attraction from you. So yeah, definitely check him out. Check out The Secret. Check out the book that Rogue mentioned. What is it called again?
It's called E Squared by Pam Grout. It's black, and the E looks like it's written in some type of like a highlighted like yellow penish. It's a really fucking great book, y'all.
I think I'm gonna read that. I need to get back to reading.
So the thing with like the law of attraction also is like, obviously it's like I said, I've said this like a million times. I feel like I'm a broken record. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's literally like a mindset. And I've found that over the course of time, like I've kind of steered away from how strong I was, or like how steady I was in that mindset. And I'm slowly getting myself back into that mode. I do have times where I can totally utilize it. It's super easy. Like when it comes to money, like that's one thing I don't ever worry about, even though sometimes I'd be finding myself tripping. But it's like the law of attraction taught me to kind of like steer away from that, because it's nothing that I can't do. Like it's not something that I haven't done before. I can manifest as much money as I want. I'm talking about like I've literally manifested like surprise checks in the mail for like more than $1,000 like at a time. So it's like, you have to always remind yourself that everything that you do is temporary, and you have the power to change every circumstance that you're in. You just have to literally put your brain to it. And that's what they say. And it sounds so cliche, but it's like, it's literally, we've been told this all our lives, and we've never made the connection between the fact that it's literally an energy source. Think about when people pray, right? People are praying to a God. And whichever religion it is, they're praying to a higher energy, a higher power. And you could almost compare the law of attraction to something of the sort, because you're putting faith in your words, you're putting purpose in the way that you speak, and that's why it's coming back to you. People usually say, "Oh, I prayed to God that this would happen," and that's a form of manifestation, because you put it out into the air. You're praying this. You're literally like, this is what you're thinking, and that energy is coming back to you in a form. I kind of forgot where I was going with that, but I just feel so strongly about it. And if you ever find yourself in a real bad place, like try to get yourself back into a good place by doing things that remind you of the good things in your life. Because I understand that people go through very hard times. Like I'm personally going through a hard time right now, but I constantly have to put myself in a place or remind myself, you know, everything's temporary. Like I got this. There's nothing that you can't handle. There's nothing that I can't do. I'm gonna find my way out of this situation. And every situation I've ever been in, I've always thought that it was the hardest thing that I've ever done, and I've always overcome it and gotten through something else. It's just literally reminding yourself, like, I got this shit. Like,
yeah, it's sometimes hard to see when things really genuinely look and feel like they're falling apart, but again, things can genuinely look and feel like they're coming together as well. So it's important to just keep that positive mind frame. It's all about just raising your vibration. Honestly, that's really what it boils down to. You want to keep your vibrations inside of you at an all-time high as much as possible, because if your vibrations are low, you're not going to attract those things that you want. You're not going to attract that new car, the money you want to see in your account, you know, the billion singles you want to sell. Whatever the case is, if your vibrations are low, you will never truly have what it is that you are seeking in your life. So if you want the law of attraction to work for you, work on your personal vibrations that you are giving off into the universe, whether that's changing your mindset, changing your diet, changing anything. It all boils down to the vibrations that you have within yourself. That being said, again, look into The Secret. Look into, what's the book called again?
It's called E Squared. I'm actually trying to find the name of this. She's a philosopher, and she's on the movie. There's a film on Netflix based on the book The Secret.
And you can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. They have it on Netflix, but there's one particular philosopher on there. She's a Black woman, and I cannot find her fucking name, and it's driving me crazy. But she also is on YouTube, and her videos, even if you watch any of her interviews, are so fucking inspirational. It's ridiculous. Inspirational, and it really is informative on how she's utilized the law of attraction and how it works. Bob Proctor is also another guy who is really, really, really good
I've heard of him.
to study. He's a master at it at this point. Yeah, definitely look into him as well. Oh yeah, so E Squared by Pam Grout.
One last thing, if you feel like the law of attraction isn't working for you, aside from one of the reasons why being attachment, you holding attachment to this thing that you want, if you feel like it's not working for you, it could also because you don't really know what you want. And it's very important to kind of like be very specific with the universe with what it is that you want, even if it boils down to the date and the time of when you want or see yourself receiving it. Write that shit down and instill it in your head and think about that date. Think about the numbers. You'll start seeing them. You'll see the universe bringing you signs. And when your vibrations are right and when you're in the right place and the right time in your life, you'll see that it'll come to you. I promise. And on that note,
I think that I almost found this lady's name.
Oh my God, Rogue.
Oh, Lisa Nichols. Oh my God. Hold on. I think I got it. I have to tell y'all because I fucking love her. And I don't know why I don't know her name. I think I just usually just go on it. Yes, her name is Lisa Nichols. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. So it's Lisa, Lisa, and her last name is Nichols, I think, Nichols. So she also is an author, but she's a motivational speaker, and she definitely is super keen on what the law of attraction is, and all her YouTube videos are so fucking informational. Watch any interviews. I believe she does have one with Oprah, if I'm not mistaken. But
oh my God, Oprah.
Oprah's amazing with it too. Yeah, and on that note, you know, we're here, and let us know what you think, if you do believe that we're speaking facts, or even if you don't, and
if you can relate. Yo, also, like, hit us up, share your experience on the law of attraction. I want to post these shits on our story on Instagram.
We want to feature you guys for sure.
Leave a review, leave a comment saying your experience with the use of the law of attraction, if it's worked for you, if it hasn't, if you guys want more advice.
If y'all have you mentioned that, having testimonials.
Yeah. Like, just hit us up, yo. Like, we're your older sisters or younger.
Whichever one. We're just your sisters.
Yeah, facts. Thank you guys so much. This is episode 2. Thank you to the Brooklyn Podcasting. I'm sorry. This is episode 1, guys. This is episode 1.
Season 2.
Season 2, episode 1. Thank you so much to the Brooklyn Podcasting Studios. Josh, thank you so much. Josh is great, guys. He is so good to us. And, you know,
if you ever come to Brooklyn Podcasting Studios, make sure you always look for Josh.
Look for Josh. Josh, the boss. Literally. Thanks to the Daily Gems for sponsoring some of our content. Our new partner, Go ahead and follow them, The Daily Gems, on Instagram.
Make sure you follow us at Rogue Mero, ROGUEMERO.
And you can follow me, Victoria, at Experience V. That's experience, the word, and VEE. And follow us, the podcast,
On What's a 9 to 5. That's spelled out once a 9 to 5.
in full, bitch. Thank y'all so much. We're going to see you guys next week. Woo!
Comment and subscribe. Hit that notify.
You come around over here, we gonna tell you mother.
Wow.